Yeah! We can play! Aren't you so excited? Thank you so much for joining us. Alright, here we go. Davinox to the rescue. I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And here we go.
Alright, and JJ, welcome in.
See, all you have to do is threaten to cancel and everyone shows up.
Right. Alright. So we are in spring 985 with King Oddmund. Here's the noble list. We got Warvance and Meepley on Chiefs, Davinox and JJ Frankie in the Counts of the East, and Harbinger Hyena for the Patricians of the Coast, I think they're called.
Indeed.
Here are the stats. Looks like Counts are not faithful at all. Patricians have absolutely no military. And Chiefs are not defiant. So we're off to a somewhat of a good start here. Let's start with Path to Victory! Our spy master says, Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. Way to be called out immediately, I see. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I completely forgot which faction I'm from. Judging by the way I'm dressed, I'm gonna assume that I'm the Patricians. So, let's see. Authority and stability are evenly split. Ooh, my trade's pretty growed. Let's go with the architect of a new golden age since trade's pretty high.
You might be a chief because the defiance is 0.
A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. That's the plan.
The story will tell us.
Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Let's go with council introductions. Chief Meepley, would you like to voice yourself?
No. I don't like talking.
You did it! You seized the throne! We've showed them what the chiefs could do, didn't we? Oops. Now just remember which side of your bread is butter. You answer to us, got it?
It was a chief.
Yeah, I'm the real boss.
Am I allowed to say what if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom?
I mean, sure.
That's not what we agreed. We put that crown on your head. Don't make us take it away. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Wow, that's very ominous. Introduce yourselves to the Counts of the East. Oh, look at this fancy gentleman. Count Davinox.
I'll go ahead and read for Count Davinox, if that's alright. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor.
Thank you, I will do my best. Now to introduce myself to the Patricians of the Coast. Oh look, it's Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena II!
A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
And with that, introductions are done. Davinox says, it's an honor, Your Majesty. I hope so.
Oh, please, the honor is mine.
Yes, the honor is indeed yours, Count Davinox. Alright, the council hall immediately fills with raised voices.
Raised voices!
I can read, I promise!
Enraged voices!
Chief Warvance!
The cute one gets talking.
What do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told?
Chief Meepley, too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan, just in case. And now onward to the coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Kato, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens to your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes just in case? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, before I hit start vote, just a quick rundown of your choices. We got A. Hold a pagan northern ceremony. B. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. C. Throw the king in the river, which has been the consistent trend. Also, Davinox is praising their voice actor.
Oh, thank you. It's not awesome, but it's not that great. But for you, I have to do my best.
I get to sound like the queen, hey.
And D, troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. Well, that sounds kind of dope. Alright. Oh, I can use the monarch's vote. Monarch's vote. Let's see. Well, all of these lower something. So let's just go with... Actually, nah, I don't really want to choose. Alright, voting has started! Type in ! vote A, B, C, or D in the chat to cast your vote. Looks like throwing me in the river is winning once again. Well, not surprising.
Gotta go with the classic.
If you need to know whose side you're on. Yep.
I have no idea, honestly.
Looks like I get tossed in the river. 3 nobles voted for throw the king into the river. It is decided! Yay. The king will be thrown into the river. Womp womp.
Have a good swim.
Well, so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shadow waters with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Alright, just look around and there is nothing else to do, so end the season! Well, snap! Here are the schemes of the Chiefs of the North. Selby of the Meepley clan, infamous Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak.
That's dramatic.
Warvance, would you like to voice Selby?
Morgana is with us. Oddmund now sits the throne, and the chiefs are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king? Cut our losses and put me on the throne instead.
I mean, you are dressed better. This vote is for the Chiefs of the North only. So, Meepley, Warvance, decide what you want to do. A, B, or C. I mean, I'm your king, so I would hope you pick A.
Yeah, I think we should be loyalists. We should be super loyal. I think...
Vote A!
This was our objective, and... we won.
I can't type.
Votary.
Well, that's okay. It happened anyway.
Selby.
That settles it then. Long live the king. You bring glory to Morgana.
Well, don't sound too excited.
That is excited for him.
Oh, right, I forgot.
We
Oops.
can always change our minds. If Oddmund ever gets out of line, take up arms. Get rid of him the old-fashioned way.
Execution!
A dance-off.
The chief's goal is to aid the king by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion, which seems to happen every time. Ooh, the counts have a scheme now. Vassal of J.J. Frankie's dynasty, powerful Eastern orator, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Oddmund wears the crown. Oh shit. Counts, vote for your plot. A for sorcery, B for ascension, or C for possession. 20 seconds on the clock.
So this is the stat you're trying to achieve to progress your plan. You need to get 3 plan points in order for your Oh yeah, stats overview.
It doesn't give me the option to... Oh shit, it did. Oops, my bad. It did not warn me that voting was going to happen, so I super apologize for that. Voting has closed.
I wonder what happens if you...
Well,
if that-
apparently the game chose Ascension. Lower own faith.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Looks like Davinox did vote for B, so the game was like, yeah, sure. We'll give it to you.
Close enough.
0 votes B.
The Counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. J.J. Frankie says they shall blindly follow Lord Davinox's lead. May you guide us to victory or perish in the attempt. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their own faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay.
Quick, lose hope in yourselves.
Patricians. If there's more people in the patricians, please watch for your scheme to show up on the screen, because it does not warn me that voting happens. Alice of the Harbinger Hyena family, sinister coastal rapscallion, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Oddmund. Something must be done.
Alright, voting happens. A. Subterfuge. B. Doppelganger. Or C. Corruption.
Gotta go with the money. I am a patrician of the coast after all.
That makes sense. Even though it's, despicable and unholy.
Oof.
Voting has closed.
Mega hyper oof, but I'm not too like really set on anything. Okay. Alright, subterfuge it is. I'm down.
Subterfuge! Lower the stability! I'll be honest, I forgot what subterfuge means. The patricians plan to replace the king's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons.
Haha, yes, I will definitely prove that I'm doing a bad job. Wait a minute.
Spymaster says, Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. We have Selby is apparently my treacherous half-sibling. Their plan is to be my loyalist, so yay. We have Counts of the East. Vasil is apparently my long-lost nephew, who's planning some sort of ascension. And then Aulus, my other long-lost nephew, is planning a subterfuge. Onward to the next season!
Huzzah!
By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. We can't pass more than 3 of these laws at once, and only 1 may be used per vote. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. The timer is set to 15 seconds, and the vote will automatically close once the timer is over. I don't think anyone needs authority, so we'll just go with this one. Okay, we have choosing an honor guard, a new baby, and a petitioner from afar. We will start with the honor guard.
I gotta say, that was very, very tactful choice on the veto thing.
Warvance, would you like to be my marshal?
As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The counts with knights of the Order of the Round Rose.
I thought you were just saying, like, as is tradition. Yeah, I'll read it.
And the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena.
I think if we're going with tradition, am I usually the one that does martial?
I don't know. I just know that you do a lot of the random voicey things.
Ah, thanks.
Carefully,
It's usually the shoes I try to fit.
Sorry, we're talking over each other because of the delay in the stream.
Sorry.
Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. You'd be loyal to coin, of all.
Alright, hang on. I just started eating a chip. Give me a second.
Goodness. And this person's supposed to lead us.
You'll choose our northern warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and southern already. Well, since the chiefs of the north brought me into power, we're just gonna go ahead and select the band of northern peeps.
I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty.
Davenok says, we counts are the best honor guards. We will never stab you in the back, at least not fully intentionally. Womp, womp, womp.
Honest. Very honest.
Right? Alright, we're gonna go with the Northern Warriors, only because they're the ones that put me into power. But you know, the other regions are cranky that I didn't pick their guard. So now their defiance is up.
You are already
Well,
perfectly loyal.
Think
warrior-
anyone.
The warrior
I think
heroes
they-
arrived a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Alright, I'm interested in a new baby. Chief Warvance!
Wait.
Hello, Your Highness. Some fine news from my common folk in the north. Baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. No, I have no idea if my voice is consistent with the last time I did this character.
No worries.
That's okay.
It sounds great either way.
It's an alternate universe. It's fine.
Alright, so we have the king will send his blessings. The king has no time for peasant brats. Oh, jeez. Well, that sounds like a bad thing to say. C. Gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. D. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real.
I feel like D is the best
If
option.
you need a reminder of who you are, is flashing on the screen.
Just keep in mind the patricians do want stability to go down, and since we're loyal to the king, we probably don't want what the patricians want.
Will be.
It might be good to give the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I feel like C is probably the most
That's not too
favorable
expensive.
option.
I
Alright,
recommend
starting the
C.
vote. Now that you've had time to gaze at your choices, I'm starting the vote now.
Oh, I should probably vote once it starts, not before. There. Now it won't let me send the message again because it's identical to the previous message, and there's a timeout, and now I can't vote because Twitch isn't letting me.
Type a random letter and then do it again.
Oh, it'll loop
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, I will type something.
Wary, before you can vote, you have to join a noble team. So you have to hit exclamation point join before you're allowed to vote.
Good tip there. Work around. It worked.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes.
So
Spending the money.
before I click continue, let's give Wary a chance to join a team. Just if you want to be part of the voting process, just hit exclamation point join, followed by whatever your space and then your pronoun, and then you'll jump on a nobles team. Hopefully you get to be teamed up with Hyena because he's all alone over here in the coastline.
That tends
Oh,
to
it's
be
quite alright.
how
I have
random works.
money.
Oh no! Wary got placed on the Chiefs of the North. You're still alone, Hyena.
That's the best outcome, though. Welcome to the Chiefs.
Mm.
We are loyalists.
But that's
we
okay,
understand.
Wary. You've joined the Monarchy Loyalists. Okay,
Monster stack in the deck is
voting
free.
has closed. 6 nobles voted for gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Warvance says,
Oh, thank the gods! Gods bless you, your greatness. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. I asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Majesty?
Davinox says, psh, loyalists. Wary says, they're in and out, and if they don't respond, please don't hold up the game on your behalf. We shall trudge forward without you. Sure, the more Oddmunds, the better.
Because you don't want to be the Oddmund out.
God. The gods are good. I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news.
Chief Warvance hurries away! A child of the North, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. And we have Petitioner from afar! Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. I assume you have good reason for letting her in? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Orid. I have a proposition for you. Orid, where are you from? distant shores, Your Majesty. Dude, you are decorated with all kinds of medals. Are you like some sort of military person? I'm a little nervous. I prefer to keep my exact origins a secret. Okay. I guess tell me more about this proposition? 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They are all yours in return for a small favor. And what favor is this? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Davinox says, you see the chiefs just act like they're real support, and then they're gone. Oh yeah, that's true. Ha 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 ha.
The better for us to exploit, Lord Davinox.
Alright, what did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. A mysterious foreigner is requesting asylum in exchange for boats full of rare gunpowder weapons. What should be done? We have confiscate the weapons and take Orid prisoner, which sounds like a really bad idea. I vote for provide safe harbor for Orid because I feel like the other 2 options are just bad news.
Very well. We support
Alright,
you as the
Monarch's
chiefs.
vote is not really a good choice here, so I'm gonna choose stop the count, which is, you have 15 seconds this time. So, gaze upon your choices. I will be starting the vote in 3. I will be starting the count in 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Muskets.
Voting has
Guns.
closed.
Give me weapons!
4 nobles voted for provide safe harbor for Orid in exchange for muskets. Orid and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Woohoo! Everyone's military went up.
Yay! Alright.
The north has a mighty military. The coast has a weak military. And the military from the east is now capable.
Excellent. The Empire must be strong.
Orid demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. The council clearly made the right decision. I'm so glad this did not backfire because my last playthrough, everything was ending horribly.
He got us
Give
under
it
sack.
time.
Ending the season! Alright, here on display we have the auction process. Nobles use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Use the command !fund XY, where X is the character code and Y is the amount you're pledging. I'm assuming everyone can see themselves on the right hand of the screen since we don't have very many players currently. That is the money that you have. The monarchy strongly votes for... What do I want? None of these seem appropriate. I guess either A or E is what the monarchy supports. I am starting the auction in 3, 2, 1, go! 60 seconds on the clock.
E
Frank-
seems like a good idea.
Frankly says
Authority.
Orid is a straight up sniper. Sure seems that way.
But F. It's the. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the opposite of what we want. Never mind.
Once again, the monarchy supports A and E.
And voting F would lower the stability. Always gotta fund the D, JJ.
Wow.
I mean, it is the Thieves Guild.
What? Oh my god. That's so good.
It's Ashley, it's
Huh?
weekly. It's fund, not vote.
Shit.
Okay, time's up. It looks like
good. Got built anyway.
it looks like the monument has been built and the Thieves Guild has been built.
Mm.
Wow, a whole whopping 3 gold coins went to fund the Thieves Guild. That's hilarious. I love that it still
Goodness.
succeeded anyway.
Cheap skates.
That is the funniest thing I've seen. I love
Oh
it.
my god.
Good
So you-
job, Frankie.
I must say
Proficiency.
that looks like a steal to me.
Oh man, that is so funny. I love it. Alright, looks like I have 2 options for the monarchy, finding a spouse, private exchange, and looks like some more shit is happening in the coast. What is going on with the coast this time?
Something with my presses, apparently.
Alright, let's go with finding a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do not care? I'm gonna go with don't care. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Chief Wary Jerry says, it's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Geez, Wary, way to threaten me.
We've been very loyal to you, though. I think this is a very reasonable expectation.
Frankly says in chat to Davinox, we must strike at the crown whenever possible, my lord. With
This is why you
Davinox
need us on your
replying,
side.
that's a secret. The crown must not know anything about our vile plans. Where he says, oh! Chancellor, the Kurth captain that allowed you to stay in the capital, the one who traded those weapons, she has been the cause of some concern. Nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette after all. Worse, some suspect her of being a Kurth spy. Very well, I will have a word. You find Orid pacing the halls, far from her assigned chambers. Can I help? Kurth bounty hunters landed in the coast not long ago. And they're looking for me. I did not expect them to come here. Clearly, I was wrong. Tell me what you did and I might help you. My crime was a crime of thought. I dared to disagree with the other senators on a matter of great import. So, you're a senator of Kurth? I was once. Now I am nothing. You'll be fine. Let's go with you'll be fine if you stay with me. Are you sure? I am the king. There is nowhere safer. Very well. I hope my trust is not misplaced. Stop the presses!
Do we have that technology?
Your Serene Highness, some anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading the most inflammatory pamphlets. They're casting aspirations against you.
Excuse me while I look up the word aspersions, because I have no idea what that means.
Sorry, aspersions. I said aspirations.
Unfortunately, I wish it were aspirations.
They wish you to have a good day and that your next meal is delicious.
Aspersions!
The most vile things.
It is an attack on the reputation or integrity of someone or something.
Wow.
Well, what's new?
So shit talking someone.
Basically. Something's different this time. They're not just calling you a bad king, they're criticizing the very concept of monarchy.
Oh, snap!
I'm trying really hard to not do the Bat Millionaire voice. Do you want me to do the Bat Millionaire voice for myself?
I really love it when you're the bat capitalist from Monster Prom, so I will not say no.
Okay.
Frankly says to Harbinger Hyena, it must be the time difference between our realms. Yes, time difference zones indeed.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's I totally understand. Yep, understandable. Yep, believable. Yep,
I
well,
thought it was just
good.
typical
That sounds like an
noise.
amazing excuse. I love it.
Typical
Well,
noise
yep.
coming out of that realm. Just noise.
Okay. All right, I will be back capitalist. This is republicanism, and if not in Kurth, but in our very own kingdom, what should we do?
Authority is no dubious. Sorry, I'm
I
joking.
too am allergic to this development.
Sorry, it choked on a chip. My apologies.
Incredible.
Alright, how should the council respond to these dangerous Republican pamphlets? Track down the
How is
printers.
your bodyguard supposed to protect you from self-assassination attempt?
A. Track down the printers responsible. B. Anyone carrying such a pamphlet shall be killed on the spot. Well, that sounds like a garbage choice. I don't want to be a tyrant, so I'm going to say no to that one. C. Forbid the use of printing presses altogether. Or D. Allow the pamphlets to circulate. Well, since I'm trying to usher in a golden age of trade, peace, and prosperity, I am going to say please vote for D.
That seems like the humane choice.
Yes.
You can take a little defiance.
Vote for humanity!
None from
Vote
us.
for D! Alright, voting starts
Okay.
in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on the clock. Voting tied at 3. Oh, it looks like I get to choose. So we're gonna go with D.
Oh.
Womp womp. I will allow the pamphlets to circulate.
Once again, your loyalists have demonstrated their unity behind you.
Hey, you might also be simultaneously ending the monarchy by also voting for republicanism. So hey, maybe this will be a win-win for everybody.
Oh my god.
But we must do something! You expect us to let the common folk attack the very foundations of our society?
Yes! I mean, no! Frankly says, we must ally with each other, Lord Hyena, if we wish to stand against the chiefs.
Yes, standing against the chiefs. That is my goal. Yes, indeed.
Uh-oh!
Yes.
Look at that, Hyena! Thanks to your permissive attitude, the coast quickly becomes a haven for radical thought! How will you continue to have capitalism on your coast with this?
Good. The plan is coming together.
Intellectuals travel from across celestial Art to debate politics and philosophy. Conversation, wine, and money flow in equal measure. For the first time, people across the kingdom seriously contemplate the idea of a republic. But for now, it remains a fringe faction of rabble-rousers and radicals. Davinox says, wait until they find out about our blood ritual portals!
Oh my god, Davinox, careful. Here, please, take an evil mint. Have a breath mint.
Alright, nothing else to do, so we're ending the season! The patricians find a reef of pearl-bearing clams. making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Also, I promise I can read. Also, I really love that Frankly's money is just 11.97 because you spent a whole whopping 3 gold coins. That was the best thing I've seen all day.
Rebel.
Alright, I am just going to leave everything as is. And continue on to the next season. Alright, we got eligible option, bounty hunters, and missing nobles. Oh no, East Coast, your nobles are missing.
They need to aim better.
I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yeah, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on an easel. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Kestrid, firstborn daughter of the Northern Wary Jerry clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest, in the same way an axe to the face is honest.
Heck yeah.
She looks like she has a kind face.
She does look like she has a kind face. Spends most of her time raging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns, and other strange northern beasts. She was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one is sure why. I'm going to guess she threw an axe to their face. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Niklas, the eldest son of the Eastern Davinox dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. Spends most of his time indoors, poring over musty tomes, and the other counts think he's mad because he treats the peasants far too nicely.
Oh, so you mean he's cool?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Niklas treating the peasants far too kindly is exactly what I'm looking for. He's an intriguing candidate. Oh, look at this fine gentleman. And finally, from the coast we have Justin, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena's estate. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous. And apparently he's got a silver tongue, too.
I don't know about that mustache, though.
Frankly has warned the king to never trust a peasant sympathizer.
Yes, you always must be wary of a person who has their ear to the ground, I suppose.
He recently gave away half his fortune to the church. Much to everyone's surprise, the common folk hate him for some reason, but who cares what they think? Could be worse, but could be a lot better. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Agreed, JJ. That's just pure evil, that mustache.
I have made my decision. I will choose Niklas of the East. Sorry, Coast, I have aggrieved you. I hope you will forgive me.
Oh, man. You didn't pick mustache, man. Oh, gosh.
Excellent. I'll make the arrangements.
Hmm.
Alright, let's since I just got engaged to the Eastern noble, Niklas, let's see what's going on with these missing nobles.
I thought we had done more to earn.
Patricians of the
Favors
coast,
now and
Nerva.
Your August Majesty, a number of patricians have gone missing in the east.
Sounds like a patrician problem to me.
They traveled to Count J.J. Frankie's castle to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago.
The missing patricians never even made it to my lands. They most likely got lost. The East is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about?
Three patricians are missing, Julian. Julian, Octavius, and Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena II. I'm also missing.
Oh no! Where could they have gone? Just north of my estate lies the Mold Potter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, Ilarian's Haunt. I like to live remotely. Does wonders for the soul.
Same. I work from home.
I'm certain that this is some kind of ploy by Count JJ Frankie JJ. I'll just use JJ. I'm sorry. In a few months, he'll quietly offer us a ransom.
Blood and stars! Don't be so foolish! We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. Where should Count JJ look for the missing patricians? I'm gonna go with I do not want anyone to be executed. So you're gonna have to actually choose where to find these nobles. We got A, the Mold Patter Forest, B, Twilight Lakeland, and C, Ilarian's Haunt. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
I mean, if I heard of a place called the Twilight Lakeland, I would definitely go over there and probably get lost.
I don't know, the Haunt sounds like a spooky place.
Same.
Oh. Sorry, Chiefs. We should have been on the same page.
Well, we're mostly on
snap.
the same page.
There's
though,
a tie.
somehow.
Well,
Oh my god.
Since
Anything that gives our illustrious leader more choice is a good outcome.
since the counts have both voted for the forest, I will support their decision to search in the forest.
I can accept this outcome.
100 trackers and a legion of sniffer dogs are sent into the Mud Patter Forest to search for Harbinger Hyena II and the other patricians. But they find nothing, save for a friendly group of Trollden folk camping out in the heart of the forest. They assure you that they have not seen a human soul for years.
Uh-huh.
It's a wash, your grace. Harbinger Hyena II and other patricians are nowhere to be found. Uh-oh, Nerva's upset.
The king might not see through you, Count JJ, but I do.
Patricians
Oh no! The patricians are now, mutinous. Oh no! Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena II has died, and Harbinger Hyena III is now at the council helm.
Speed running that Roman numeral.
Oh man, just when I was using the capitalist voice.
Apparently, there is a bunch of people named Harbinger Hyena in the coast. Alright, let's see what's
Convenient.
happening with these bounty hunters.
It's trending lately.
Sure, it's not cloning.
Your Majesty, these good folks are bounty hunters, representing the Republic of Kurth, they say. Who wants to be a bounty hunter?
I can.
Okay,
King Oddmund, we greet you humbly.
tell me more about Kurth.
It is a lovely time this time of year. You should visit. Lots of rain, but we make do.
Frankly says, the lost patricians are forever in our hearts and forever lost. Davenok says, that's what happens when you don't scatter breadcrumbs along the way to find your way back. Ooh, that sounds like a burn from the east.
It's not directed to the north.
Oof.
Because we know how to track and, navigate terrain, because, we're used to that.
As for more important matters, we are searching for someone, a fugitive you might say. Last we heard, she went by the name Oreed.
What kind of fugitive is she?
the one you kind of need to like arrest. You know, the ships under her command are property of the Republic of Kurth, as is their cargo.
I'm afraid she's under my protection.
As we feared. Still, perhaps we can work out a deal. The Grand Pensionary of Kurth is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are sure that an esteemed king such as yourself would not risk drawing Kurth's ire. As proof of our goodwill, we will even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen.
Yeah, because try taking them from us.
We know how to make them. We know how to make them. We can make more.
Well, it looks like our choice is hand Orid over to them, which immediately gains 2,000 gold to the treasury. B, refuse the bounty hunter's offer. Or C, discreetly pay the hunters to take someone else. Well, I did offer to protect Orid, so the monarchy votes for B or C. The voting begins in 3, 2, 1.
I think B.
Yeah, I agree with Davino. What weapons? What?
If the crown is not interested in handing Orid over, I think B is the most humane way.
Yeah.
Our military is powerful.
Oop.
We're good with this. We must maintain reasonable treasury stocks.
Voting has closed. 3 nobles voted for refuse the bounty hunter's offer. The bounty hunters protest and leave only when you threaten to have them thrown out. Their parting words contain chilling warnings of Kurth's retribution, which you hope are only idle threats. And it currently looks like there are no more issues to address, so we shall end the season. We have hiding from the church. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Peasants all across my lands are rejecting the 9th god. I forgot who was voting. Oh yeah, you were.
Yes, and the tithe collectors don't dare knock at the door to my keep.
Ooh, trade is now wealthy in the east. Now we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Chaos in the kingdom! Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena III has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht.
Oh, that's right. Gotta go with the new voice. The kingdom was supposed to be chaos by now. Chaos. Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting.
Indeed, we can hardly argue the king's advisors are doing a bad job when the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic.
The patricians aim to lower stability to 4 or less. Alright. I am going to...
Do we not have a mission anymore?
It's just to support the king.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
The king's success is our success.
I will now enact Monarch's Golden Choice. If a noble votes for the Monarch's Choice, they gain 500 to their personal wealth.
Good incentive to keep us in lockstep with.
Oh snap! We have a terrible curse happening in the north. We have a royal wedding, and the East's flag is blocking whatever this says, so I can't read it. We'll start with the royal wedding!
Heck yeah.
Your wedding to Niklas is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party!
Should I be Nicholas?
It feels like you're...
Got it.
Sorry, it feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Niklas at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you king and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after a feast, a dance. And your new husband, Niklas, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner.
It makes me feel more comfortable.
We really must lower authority, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I see that.
The Count's progressing so well here.
I know, the counts are progressing their scheme without having to do anything, which I find really funny.
Yes.
Davinock says, "Woohoo, party!" Frankie says, "I shall now perform the dance of our noble counts, twerking!" By the time you find yourself alone with Niklas, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired.
Oh shit.
Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen.
There's nothing to worry about. Your words don't seem to sink in. Instead, Niklas burst into tears.
The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner.
There, we're both in this together. You comfort Niklas long into the night, listening as he expresses his doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, he falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. Alright, since I can't read this, I'm gonna click on it. Oh, it's called a grim discovery. Nerva, why do you keep finding things in the east? What are you even doing there? Go back to the coast.
Your Serene Highness, I had a priest divine Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena, it's the second's location, and he's told me that he and the other missing patricians are being held prisoner in the east. I'm still alive?
Apparently you're still alive.
Whoa. Count JJ lied to us. He has the whole host of prisoners locked up in his dungeon, victims of some horrible experiment.
What preposterous lie is this? Did the stars tell you I was a kidnapper?
Please, Council, you can't take this fool seriously.
You must mean DJ, Frankie.
Wait, hang on. I'm responding in the chat. Give me just a second.
Definitely not that Frankie that you're talking to.
Also, I responded super great in reference to houses being bonded forever. Alright, so we got, should Count Frankly be investigated for supposedly kidnapping a group of patricians? We have A, investigate Count Frankie's dungeons at once. B, tell the patricians to look elsewhere for their missing people. Or C, as a compromise, have the counts investigate it themselves. You know, since I married a count, I'm going to go ahead and say C. I will allow you to investigate yourselves, or I will support investigating yourselves. So once again, the choices are A, investigate Frankie's dungeons, B, tell the patricians to look elsewhere, or C, as a compromise, have the counts investigate it themselves. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
I can only support this masterful and measured leadership.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, you know, Harbinger Hyena, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that you would not vote for C so you can get more money.
I'm looking for more profitable decisions in the future.
Because, I'm just, like, picturing you have a giant vault and you're like Scrooge McDuck and you're just, like, jumping into your pile of gold coins. Voting has closed. 4 nobles voted for, as a compromise, have the counts investigated themselves. Nerva has a complaint.
Oh, you mean DJ Frankie's dungeons? Yes. you misspoke there. No worries. It's okay. It happens to everybody. But they'll just cover for him. Why do you think they'll be honest?
Frankie says in chat, the council and the king are fair and just. I shall investigate my dungeons thoroughly. I believe in you. I believe in you. Weeks later, to everyone's surprise, Nerva is proven quite wrong indeed.
So I'm not quite sure how to say this, but you were right. Count JJ was a blood-sucking vampire who kept people as cattle to feed on, including the missing patricians.
Oh shit.
When we tried to confront him, he transformed into a bat and flew away. I'm afraid Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena II was long dead, though.
Oh snack! Oh snap! Count Davinox ousted Count Frankie. Are you gonna take that,
snap.
Frankie? Damn. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that plot twist.
The plot thickens. The plot thinking.
We're just gonna put a price on Count Frankie's head for literally drinking all 3 of them dry. You set aside a good chunk of money for JJ Frankie's capture, but all that you get back are dead bats and human heads too charred to be recognizable. Fraudsters all. You don't ever see Count Frankie again. Perhaps it's better that way. Count Frankie has died! Frankie JJ II has joined the council!
JJ Frankie, JJII.
Alright, there's apparently a curse happening in the north. Chief Wary Jerry rushes into the council chamber, breathless and disarray.
By blood of the dead, you look like you haven't slept for weeks.
That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair is falling out in chunks. Perhaps you're ill or just old.
It was one of my villagers. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch.
Alright, how should the council deal with Chief Wary Jerry's curse? Have the so-called witch tested? Send scholars to the northern lands to find an explanation? Or C, have the accursed Wary Jerry sent to the east to relax? I'm gonna go with, C, because it'll expand my trade, and I want my kingdom to be a prosperous utopia. Starting the vote in 3, 2, are you okay over there?
Sorry, just looking at where Jerry's character with the big sword and everything, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know, I did it on purpose. I was trying to go for
Could you
comedic
imagine on the
effect.
battlefield? Quick, we must retake the tower.
Oh, I guess I better think about voting soon.
Alright, voting starts in 3, 2, 1. The monarchy encourages option C.
See. I have no reason to doubt the monarchy's leadership.
Thank you for putting your faith in me.
I think we should investigate further.
Voting has closed! 2 nobles and the monarch voted for C. Have the accursed Wary Jerry sent to the east to relax.
Aye, that would be wonderful. A change of pace, some fresh air. Perfect. How delightful! Be sure to bring plenty of coin.
The trip is a resounding success, with Wary Jerry and her entourage praising JJ Frankie's hospitality. The East soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. Congratulations, East! You are now more prosperous. Aren't you glad that you are supporting me?
Does seem to be working out.
Alright, we are going to end the season.
Thanks for coming to Fort Frankie's.
Frankie says, Valley Girl Wary Jerry's fierce warrior indeed. Yeah! Plots and counterplots. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the northern chiefs are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a cork board filled with pins and crisscrossed by colored strings. Chief Warvance.
The king didn't marry Kestrid. At least he married someone. Now he just needs to get on with finding an heir.
Aye, the clock is ticking. Priests are fleeing the east in droves. Whatever dark nastiness those bastards are up to, it can't be good.
Once again, Chief Warvance.
Then we've got to keep up our efforts. King Oddmund isn't going anywhere on our watch.
The chiefs must continue to aid the king by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. Looks like the loyalists... Selby is on Team Monarchy. Vassal, looks like they've completed 2 of 3 of their plot points. And Ollis has done nothing.
Concerning. Do need to slow down the counts.
Alright, we have a humble request. Oh no! More shit is happening in the coast! Man, the coast is sure getting hard this season.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah,
We will start... Oh, go ahead.
but Team Hyena will always thrive.
Hey, there's apparently a third version of you, so let's just... Maybe... Ooh, you know what? I'm thinking you were born a pair of triplets, and that's why there's so many of you.
Oh, so it's not the
That's
third. It's Harbinger
yeah.
Hyena 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah!
Yes,
Oh
you're
my
just
God.
addressed by your last name, old school, high school football team style, and your triplets run in your family. There's a bajillion of all of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense.
Davinox says, no need for slowing us down. We only have the best of intentions. A humble request. Nicholas is requesting something of his husband.
Oh, Oddmund, I need your help.
What is it, my darling?
I'm writing a book about the history of the Drakov family and their undoing at the hands of King Arl the Great. There's a new machine that can print hundreds of copies of the same book at once. It's called the printing press. I just need your help to fund the process, and then my book could be sold all over the East, maybe even the whole kingdom.
Ooh. I'm interested in supporting the concept of a printing press for the whole kingdom. Take 500 gold, then.
Oh, I suppose that will have to do.
Nicholas happily accepts your coin and soon sends his manuscript to the presses. It doesn't do particularly well. A limited number are sold, predominantly to curious nobles, most of whom proceed to criticize it at any opportunity. Bummer, your book didn't sell well. Sorry, Nicholas.
My life is a tragedy.
Shit on.
Alright, Hyena, would you like me to investigate an explosion at the port or a curious curse?
Let's do explosion at the port.
Explosion at the port it is! Lord Patricia, Harbinger Hyena III says,
Your Majesty, a ship exploded at the port. The water swelled like a tidal wave and my whole town was devastated.
how could this happen?
I have no idea, Your Esteemed Highness. All I know is that the ship arrived from Kurth just yesterday and now my docks have been destroyed. Oh, depths below.
If I may, this may be the promised retribution from Kurth.
Retribution? Then this was an attack. You cannot let this stand, Your Majesty.
Kurth have blown up a ship at the coastal port, causing devastation! Oh geez, all of these options plummet my trade. That sounds...
Right. I suggest you consider the option that involves lowering authority.
Yes, I'm seeing that. Let's see.
There are two options actually to do that.
CD. Or we'll make some CDs in here. Time to start burning things.
Well, the coast
Nice.
already dislikes me, so we're gonna veto this one. Alright, so we have ban exports on Kurth, which is A, to place high tariffs on their goods. C, command Orid to patrol the coast in her gunship. Or D, hand Orid over to Kurth.
That is inconsistent with previous policy, but it might be time to reconsider.
Yeah.
Still leaning towards D.
Also, hey, I just realized there's probably people on Twitch who don't get the joke I made.
What is your joke?
I'm sure everybody
I
was
made-
saying like CDs, and you know the rest.
I made I made a burning CDs joke, and Kenton made a comment. I realized that maybe people on Twitch don't know that.
Alright, I'm not really sure which thing to support, so I'm just gonna say go for whatever you think is best. Starting the vote in 3, 2, 1!
Chiefs, I think we should go for D. For one thing, we've got to get the treasury up, and secondly, we've got to get authority down. We cannot let the counts have that authority.
Yeah.
Also, Hyena, it's your coast, so I'm going to guess you probably want Orid to be handed over to Kurth.
Well, yes, but I'm a petty bitch and I'd rather wave Orid in front of them and have her command an army.
Voting tied at 2! Well, I don't want my trade to go down, so I guess I'll select D, and hopefully it doesn't go horrible. 2 nobles voted for, hand Orid over to Kurth. Orid is summoned from her quarters post-haste. When she realizes what is about to happen, her scowling gaze unescapable. It looks as though it could crack a ship's hull. She does not waste a chance to spit at your feet as she passes.
I should have known better than to trust a fool king like you.
A month or two after Orid's return to Kurth, a letter arrives along with a small chest of gold. The letter reads, "We are glad you recovered your sense, Your Majesty. Take this along with our best wishes." The gold is some comfort, though. You won't soon forget the way Orid looked at you as she was hauled away. Meanwhile, the nobles are abuzz with the talk of the upstart nation across the sea that forced you to betray a refugee captain. My authority is now ineffective. Womp womp.
This is good for now.
Oh yes, a curious curse! Frankly says, council members, how can we trust a king who can't keep their promises?
In
my-
fickle king indeed is something to be feared.
In my defense, the council voted for them to be handed over. The king did not. A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician. Oh no! Lord Patrician Hyena the Third, suspended in liquid. He pokes his head above the surface. Why does stuff keep happening to your family?
Oh my god!
You're so wealthy you can't even live normally.
Your esteemed highness, a most infuriating circumstance has befallen me.
Good grief, what happened to you? Frankly says, how many hyenas can we go through in one game?
I just imagine I'm leveling up.
Speedrun.
Highest level I can. Harbinger Hyena the 17th.
Oh my god, that'd be so hilarious if in one game there was literally 17 hyenas that died.
Oh, it's like Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. I have cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with these gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple minutes.
What did you do to anger this wizard?
I happen to own a tannery that is polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to know? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to remove these gills most hastily.
Well, let's see. Our options are send a squad of coastal soldiers to arrest the wizard. I promise I can read. B. Send a diplomat to politely ask the wizard to reverse the curse. C. Close down Lord Patrician Hyena III's tannery. Or D. The wizard a hamper of send the wizard a hamper of fine cheese and a bottle of wine. Well, I don't want my trade to go down. So I'm gonna select send the wizard cheese and wine. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
Suppose we can start a little more defiance for now.
Yeah, just be nice to him, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely, D. I get money and I can rebel. Winner, chicken dinner.
Voting has closed. 5 nobles and the monarch voted for send the wizard a hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine. You are now mutinous, Harbinger Hyena III.
How dare you!
Yeah, because his family's cursed.
From then on, Lord Patrician Harbinger Hyena III remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the great glass globe and its glub-glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. Well, at least you're alive, so they're allowing you to stay in your little fish containment and still participate in voting.
Damn, I didn't die.
You did not die. Sorry, you're not a quintuplet yet.
One can hope.
All right. Building things. Man, none of these are like anything that I want. So I guess, if anything, the monarch will support a stadium, because why not? Alright, voting begins in 3, 2, 1. Fund your thing that you want to build.
I don't know that you have that much, dude. That's a lot
I,
of
I was just
gold.
I was just gonna fund it through all of the Harbinger hyenas.
I don't know if we want any of these things right now.
Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say there really isn't anything that's.
I'm not
All that
funding
great.
anything.
I mean, it
This is
looks like
all
somebody
useless.
contributed a single gold coin to the monument.
Now,
So
we don't
that's
want to let authority go up, so what can we fund to just not do that?
a theater. If you
Yeah.
fund the theater, it'll
Yeah.
cancel out
Just to cancel it.
the monument.
Alright. Yeah.
Time's up.
Hope it got in quick enough. Twitch is
Right?
You did not get it in quick enough.
unbelievable.
Shit.
But that's okay. It remains unchanged. Or the results are unchanged, I should say.
Alright, what I wanted to have happen. Roll.
Oh no, now
Still.
shit's happening in the east this time.
Both of those
about
things
your
moved
heir.
in bad directions.
Your
but
marriage.
it's still
Oh
not
no, my marriage to Nicholas has grown stale. You get along well enough, and you've made some good memories, but there's no spark. He cares more about his stupid books than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Let's see. You know, I'm pretty sure my husband and I will have a child. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business.
Get down, get down.
Oh no, there's a burglary happening in the east. Count Davinox.
Blood and stars, I've been robbed. My manor's been ransacked and my money stolen.
There have been many more and more robberies in the east of late, Your Majesty. I suspect it's something to do with the Thieves' Guild that was established there recently.
Oh no! We need to hunt these thieves down like the rats they are. Maybe we can even get my wealth back.
Oh wow. Spare no expense hunting the thieves down.
Man, B has a lot going on it.
Yeah, B has like a whole bunch of stuff happening. You know what? Spare no expense in hunting the thieves down. Alright, we got A. Put the eastern sheriffs on high alert. B. Spare no expense hunting the thieves down. We must get Count Davinox's money back. C. The king shall pay out thievery
I mean, we
insurance.
don't want B because... Sorry.
Yeah,
Or-
lower stability further.
I mean, but my trade will
And
go up.
raises authority, and that's both stuff we don't want.
Also, yeah, raises authority, lowers stability. That'll give it to your opponents.
It'll only go down by 1.
Yeah, that's enough.
But no, it's
Okay,
not.
well that one's not, but the other one, authority, is gonna push it into 5. We don't want that.
Oh yeah, we don't
Because
want
they're
that.
way too close to winning, and they are not your faction. We are your
That's
faction.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
This is the longest 15-second timer of my life.
Well, I haven't clicked start voting yet.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, your vote doesn't count yet.
Hyena, don't trick me like that, gee.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. Okay, so now, now the choices are A, C, or D. Let the voting
wow.
start in 3, 2, 1.
We could do C. It has one nice effect.
Double effect. Oh.
Oh yeah, also, the count will also get their money back too.
Alright. C see. Si, senor.
Voting
No, I
has
don't-
closed.
No, I don't want the king to lose that much money. Oh no!
The king shall pay out thievery insurance. Ouch. The council institutes a new policy. Victims of thieves are to be compensated from the treasury. Claims of theft in the east predictably surge, and it's impossible to prove fraud. On the bright side, the policy proves massively popular with the counts, and who are soon wearing fine new jewelry and not worrying about the Thieves Guild at all. Well, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Mysterious ship! Count JJ. Your Majesty! A shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate. And it's not even from the east. Its name is the Kestrad, and it bears the northern flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Well, she's been found on the land, right on top of my favorite picnic spot. My serfs discovered only one survivor on board, a northern sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. My head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. What happened to you? I swear, I didn't do anything. Last I remembered, we were sailing along the northern waters. Then nothing. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. Nay, we must interrogate him further. I must know why this ship is on my land. What should be done about this stranded northern sailor and his mysterious shipwreck? That is a great question.
Indeed she does.
Leave the sailor to recover alone and wreck to molder away. Sounds like this will help. Alright, A. Send the sailor to a monastery in Convalese Peace? Convalese? I don't actually know how to say that, I'm sorry. The counts
I don't
should...
know what it means, get better.
Alright, voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
I guess we'll go with D then.
Welcome back, Wary. Voting has closed. 3 nobles and the monarch voted for leave the sailor to recover alone and the wreck to molder away. The chiefs grumble amongst themselves, muttering about your lack of charity. The sailor is left to wander as he wishes, and you do not hear from him again, which I find funny that the chiefs are grumbling for the thing that they voted for. As the news spread about the bizarre reappearance of the Kestrad, visitors come to the east to view the wreck. They arrive keen to spend money on overpriced tourist goods. Look at that! All of my choices have been benefiting the counts. No one dares to get too close. Rumor has it that some visitors have gone missing after spending too long near the vessel.
Uh-oh, mysterious memory wiping vessel.
End season! The patricians make 500 wealth selling snake oil that they claim cures scrofula. Don't know what the heck scrofula is. The other nobles gain 200 wealth.
Oh, scrofula is the worst. You know, it makes you, if you get scrofula, you just, you wake up feeling tired, and you feel like tired throughout the day, and, once in a while you get a headache. It's terrible.
Dearest hyena husband, do I have permission to tax you more so the treasury can be refilled?
You mean to tell me I make a cure for Scrofula and then you're going to make me pay more money to the... Yes, do it.
Yes, thank you. I love you so much.
Welcome in, Brainiac.
Welcome in, Brainiac. Let's see. It looks like Brainiac. Yay! Brainiac is on Team Harbinger Hyena. You're no longer alone on the coast.
Whoa!
Suppose we can allow it.
Also,
Jesus,
sorry,
whatever.
Brainiac. Harbinger Hyena was alone, and Harbinger Hyena is my husband, and I asked for their permission to tax them more, which they said yes. So
They now
sorry.
hate you for, by
So
the way.
sorry. I was gonna say, so sorry you got hit with that right as you jumped in.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about these patricians. It seems like absolutely nothing satisfies them. Be stupid wealthy and they're still unhappy. Like, what do you do with that?
Let's deal with this avalanche in the Northern Territory. Chief
This
Meepley.
seems like a concern of ours.
A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors.
Empty vitriol, North. I've done nothing but help the kingdom. Need I remind you who voted to remove almost all the treasury's finances?
For a good cause.
I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. B. Instruct the Archbishop to lead a memorial for those lost. Well, that sounds,
Well, that's like the least you could do.
I know, that's like, oh, let me just, do nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, B and C are
You're-
do nothing.
You're too poor to actually help us as we supported
You are right,
with
JJ.
money. Oops.
Chiefs of the North, would you like me to add the Monarch's Golden Choice to B so at least we're doing something?
You could do it for C, maybe? Because you're just going to decrease faith and increase defiance.
Yeah, but I'm increasing the Defiance for the North, which you're currently sitting at 1.
True. I guess we can survive that.
What's the harm
yeah.
increasing defiance in a loyalist?
Alright, so yes, Golden Choice to B?
Sure.
Alright, we're doing
With
it.
that.
Starting the
I
vote!
vote goes to B.
I am not biased about the fact that I'm getting personal wealth here. I am supporting my leader.
Yeah, there you go,
That's
Brainiac, you
motivation.
can get your money
Without
back
all-
by
without
voting
our
for B!
region.
Voting has closed, and all 7 nobles have voted for instruct the Archbishop to lead a memorial for those lost. The Archbishop leads a tasteful memorial for those lost, though the chiefs would have preferred a more tangible aid. Troll in the dungeon! Who is... Oh yeah, Warvance, you are my marshal.
Majesty, the Palace Watch are reporting that there's a troll downstairs in the dungeon.
Everybody run for your lives!
Don't worry, Your Highness. There's no need to panic. I'll deal with the monster before it hurts anyone.
I shall place my trust in you, Marshal.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hours later, you are informed of a bloody battle in which the beast is slain. Several soldiers are killed in the process. The troll's body is dumped in the Treadwater River. Though it's hard to keep such things a secret, riverside peasants start spreading rumors of trolls running amok in the capital. Bankruptcy
Do not like the
looms!
boss.
The treasury
like.
is most empty, Your Highness.
What do you suggest we do?
Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, sell off crown jewels,
Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, so I've heard. Well, let's see. We want I might as well just go with sell off some of the royal jewelry to wealthier nobles. This is the only option that benefits my
I get more jewels. Awesome.
yeah. You
I
auction
like that.
You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. Yay! Thank you for the follow, Brainiac Productions. I appreciate it greatly. It is a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. My authority is now ineffective. Oh look, it's Harbinger Hyena! Purchasing some of my jewelry.
Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. I jumped out of my fish tank to buy this.
Hey! Check out this scepter! It's like I'm king! Also, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to my 2 new followers today. I now have 140 followers! Woo! 10 more and I'll reach
Hell
my
yeah.
goal of 150. So thank you, thank you. We are now going to end the season. Truth and lies! While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, 2 counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. Oh by blood of the dead, the king must get a grip on the kingdom!
We can't allow him to join our secret society of immortals when he can hardly keep the crown on his head.
The count's aim is to raise authority to at least 5. By royal decree. Decree. I meant decree, not decree. I'm gonna take this moment to pause because I have to use the restroom. So why don't we go ahead and take a break? Just a quick 5-minute break. Get drinks, grab snacks, la-di-da. I shall return in just a moment. Okay, we are back. Let's give it a few moments for people to trickle back. I'm gonna just make some random noises. Oops.
Welcome back to your throne,
Thank you.
your esteemed majesty.
Davinox says, "Now unto the King, eternal, immortal, eternal and immortal, be honor and glory for forevermore." Oh no, why is Rocco crying? Oh, there we go. Now Rocco's not crying. Alright. Just waiting for husband Hyena to sit back down and then we can begin.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subscription, Brainiac! That's so awesome of you. Thank you so much. Alright, I am going to take this moment to insert a shameless plug. If you are interested in joining my Twitch Discord channel, here is the link. Go ahead and click on that if you wish. I do Monarchy Mondays once a month. And I have an upcoming stream. Let's see, when did I put it? For Saturday. I'll be playing Persona 3. Yay! I'm so glad you find us to be wholesome. I absolutely try to be a very wholesome person, and I try to welcome in a wholesome crew.
Yes, we have definitely demonstrated our wholesomeness to you.
Anyway, if you wish to join the Discord channel, I slapped a link in the chat. Click on it if you wish. My Discord also will include a channel called Upcoming Streams where you can keep an eye out for things that I'm doing. Next time we do Monarchy Monday will be Monday, February 5th, so I hope to see you back. Alright, continuing with the laws. I don't really want to adopt either of these. Because nobody really cares if I get more treasury or not, so we're just gonna end the year here. Oh snap! There is a plague of rats in the coast! What is going
Yes, we
on,
know.
Harbinger Hyena?
No, not again.
Oh, you mean actual rats? Oh, okay, I was confused.
A noble patrician Brainiac Productions strides into the council chambers, distraught and waving a dead rat by its tail.
Quite uncouth.
Hyena, would you like to voice Brainiac, or shall I give it a try?
Sure, I can.
Okay, go for it.
These fields and bonds of the coast are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore.
Alright, can the council help resolve this coastal rat plague? A. Take that rat and go. The coast can handle this alone. Or B. Deliver a supply of rat poisoning. Alright, every time I've tried to deliver a supply of rat poisoning, it goes horribly wrong. Same thing with hiring adventurers to clear out the rodents. So I'm going to veto that because that one went really bad last time I played. So the options are A, B, or C.
I fear A could lead to rebellion.
Yes, the king puts their faith in option C. Voting will start in 3, 2, 1. Also, Brainiac says they couldn't have voiced themselves better.
Oh, thanks, Brainiac. You look so
I think
regal,
C
I couldn't help it.
is, quite sensible. It's a bit expensive, but it's not. It's not so unpredictable.
I'm going with C. The shipment of
It
cats
makes
sounds
sense.
awesome. Also, they get cats, double bonus.
Alright, so you heard the patricians. They want cats to overrun the coast. Voting has closed. 5 nobles voted for. Send them a shipment of cats. Noble Patrician Brainiac Productions bows to you deeply.
I can't thank you enough, Your August Majesty.
You send a caravan of cats over to the coast. By the time they reach their destination, they're both hungry and very angry. The perfect rat-catching mindset. Alright, we have an 80% chance of success here, folks. Are you ready to see what happens?
It's an 80% chance of to go good or to go bad.
I don't know.
don't know.
Every time I click on things, the higher the chance, the worse the outcome. So I'm a little scared. Oh my god, we succeeded! Yeah! Soon, the rats are gone, and most households in the coast have a very satisfied cat guarding their food. You hope kittens don't become a problem.
When are kittens a problem?
Right?
Problem.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen a roll with a high percentage actually succeed. So I'm very, very excited about this.
Ooh. I like the way the numbers look all over the board.
Right?
Now.
Alright,
This is going great.
east. What's going on in the east? Gaps in the mine? What is happening
Could
over
you
here?
Those are just
please
some
create an
numbers.
error?
Your Highness! I have some odd news to report. You look as though you've seen a
If
ghost.
the numbers mean anything, then they might be doing it wrong.
Ever since the wreck of Kestrid was found on my land, people have been losing their memory. It started small, but it's spreading. And I woke up this morning to find I'd lost a week of my life. Something is deeply wrong. What should be done about the memory loss centered around the wreck found on Count JJ II's land? The Treasury cannot support option A. I guess we'll try destroy the ship. Because the crown cannot support option A, and option D just sounds like a shit choice. So please vote for destroy the ship. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
I concur.
If you need a reminder for
Monarchs
which
vote.
team you're on, I have pulled them up on the.
Thank you. Kestrid has affected our memory pretty heavily, so I have forgotten who my allegiance is to.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought this might help.
I'm going with C, just because this thing is causing problems for everybody, so I feel more comfortable getting rid of it.
Well, it's a
Destroy the
military
ship.
gamble.
Destroy the ship.
This could go different ways.
I know. Voting has closed. 5 nobles and the monarch have voted for destroy the ship. A crack. Oh no! A crack team of Eastern siege engineers are sent to destroy the ship from a safe distance with trebuchets. It's as though the ship is protecting itself. Stone after stone misses its mark. One by one, the trebuchets fall apart or snap violently, bisecting the nearby engineers. The East military is now mediocre. Oh no!
Well, that's a fine demonstration from.
Right. In the end, the
Armed forces
siege
of the
engineers
East.
threaten mutiny if they're ordered near the shipwreck again. You're forced to leave the Kestrid where it is, a testament to your failure and a haunted site that the peasants will avoid for decades. The East faith cannot go any lower, and my authority is now mocked. Which is fine, I guess. A curious discovery.
Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north?
Vaguely.
The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return.
Uh-oh. Do we want to A, send a group of renowned northern warriors for the ruins? B, send a team of scholars from Quail University? Or C, order the tomb to shut up? Or shut back up. I don't know why I said shut up. Tombs can't talk. Let's try A. Send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins.
Seems a sensible choice to me.
Voting has started!
I would like to go where the money is. This patrician goes with A.
No.
Count Davinox still doesn't understand why the king doesn't want to be immortal. Because living forever just sounds kind of boring. Not gonna lie.
Also, why be Oddmund when you could be Oddmund the 17th?
Yeah, we're...
Just keep dying, multiple deaths.
I'm still waiting for Harbinger Hyena the 4th, I'm not gonna lie.
It'll happen.
7 nobles have voted for send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins.
Will not let you down, unlike the most recent military demonstration.
Oh. Think all the good you could do as a great zombie king. Yeah, I like the way you guys are going, counts. Oh my god.
Oh snap, the counts are encouraging the king to be a zombie. I don't know how I feel about that. The north has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The chiefs finally settle on a champion named Hrothver, known for juggling live scorpions. Oh, isn't that your favorite, Harbinger Hyena?
God, please get. Oh, I fucking hate this already.
He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Alright, nothing to see here. Ending the season. I still have no heir. Womp womp. A laughingstock. Hrothver returns, and my heir. You know, let's see if we can get some good news with my heir status.
Heir.
Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand
Come with
before the
the heir.
council holding a small child in your arms. Yes! I have a child! Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down too? The council hall is filled with nervous silence. You know, since I'm a king, let's pass it down to a princess. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Heck yeah.
Brainiac Productions offers their first congratulations toward the king.
Your August Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name?
Apparently my daughter's name is Oddmund II.
Oddmund 2, Electric Boogaloo. Most excellent, Your Serene Highness. I'm sure little Oddmund II will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Oh no, I've become a laughingstock.
Your
I'm due to get
Majesty,
the authority a little higher.
Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Reginald Crawlforth has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly.
Oh wonderful, I love his work.
So do I, so does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you.
An admiring homage? How delightful.
Oh, sure.
You misunderstand me, Your Highness. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is appended over his head as he sits on the throne. Your Highness, the peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as King Biffo.
You know, I think I'll attend the play myself. I kind of want to see how this goes. A shocked silence falls in the theater as heralds announce your arrival. You wait from the royal box as the actors stare at you, clearly horrified. What are you waiting for? The play begins soon enough. The Clown King arrives on the stage, comedically tripping on his own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Endless humiliations are heaped up on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched king handing his crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? Well, my options are climb onto the stage or scurry off into the night, so let's just see what happens when I climb onto the stage.
Old leadership.
The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified. What you'll do next? Congratulate the actors on the hilarious play! The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. My authority is now ineffective and my stability is peaceful.
Fantastic. Both of those numbers. Authority's a little less scary now, and this is good.
After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humor and mercy. Hrothgar returns!
We have received word from Hrothgar, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the mountain tomb.
Aha! He's back.
Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not a cause of celebration. Hrothgar now marches at the head of an army of magic warriors made entirely of ice. They believe Hrothgar is their ancient king.
Troubling news indeed. Warvance, you art thou marshal.
Traitor Hrothgar plans to take your throne with his frozen army. I have long to decide on a response.
What do you suggest?
His treachery must be stamped out.
Warvance, meekly and wary. One of your own is attempting to ascend the throne.
Awkward. That's awkward.
Well,
It's just awkward.
it looks like my only options are A or C. So Warvance, since it's your faction, what do you suggest? Shall I support option A?
Goodness. I think, yeah, we must demonstrate our loyalty to the throne.
All right.
This traitor is a disgrace to all of us.
In that case, the monarch will cast their lot in with the North, hoping their military might will face Hrothgar in battle.
Has been successful before.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome, proud beer.
Hopefully, Your Highness, this does not shake your
Oh snap!
allegiance and faith.
Another person has joined the patrician. Patricians, please welcome proud beer amongst your ranks.
Ooh, welcome in. I am happy to have another amongst my ranks.
Voting has closed. 8 nobles and the monarch have voted for. Order the chiefs to gather their army and face Hrothgar in battle. Oh no! The resultant war is bitter. The Ice Warriors are formidable foes, inhumanly strong and untiring, each killing dozens of soldiers before it falls. But eventually, your numbers win the day. In the aftermath, the chief's army is devastated, and much of the countryside is barren. A bruised Hrothgar is brought before you in chains. Damn. But hey,
Civil
you
wars suck.
were right, Warvance. Your military did win the day.
Not as well as we could have.
All right, what do we have
A
here?
victory's a victory. I would prefer authority to stay right where it is, but we should probably lower it if we're going to move it at all.
I don't want to pardon him, so how about let him rot in the dungeon?
Yeah.
I say death. Sentence him to death.
I think the
I
dungeon
shall.
is an appropriate fate.
I will listen to Warvance since they put me on the throne and let him rot in the dungeon. Roaring with mad laughter, Hrothgar is thrown into the oubliette. We shall now end the season. Sorry, friends that voted for No Mercy. Warvance put me on the throne last time, so I had to listen to their counsel. All right.
No worries. They wanted to bring gods into the fight, so why not blood for the blood god?
Right.
Did it for the good of the kingdom.
All right. The monarchy votes for the library, the cathedral, or the observatory.
Yes.
Everyone has gazed upon their options, so I am now starting the auction in 3, 2, 1.
I certainly recommend the library.
Can't have it too stable.
It can be super stable. All right with me.
Ha! I love how somebody is funding a monument with a single gold coin. That is a very hilarious thing that I'm witnessing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really loving these singular gold coins that are winning. Uh-oh, your single gold coin isn't cutting it anymore. Time's up! It looks like the prison and the library were funded, which ended up canceling each other out. So nothing changes!
Incredible.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh man, I did not foresee this outcome happening. Oh shit. Oh damn.
Jesus, once again, more shit is happening in the coast. Alright, let's deal with my ambition first.
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be an architect of a new golden age. You have succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty.
Hooray!
But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with a loyal spy, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas.
Defeat the Chancellor.
Stability. Yeah, I was gonna say stability and trade seem like the best way to go. So we're gonna create a kingdom-wide spy network.
A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles.
Dang, I mean, our trade is already pretty dang good.
Right? Alright, Hyena. What do you want me to investigate first? A fossil unearthed or a plague ship?
Let's do that plague ship.
Alright, plague ship it is!
Do bad stuff first.
Warvance, you are thine marshal.
The Royal Navy has stopped a ship in the harbor at Thalassus, your majesty. It's a merchant vessel from Danaea, and the crew have come down with some kind of plague. COVID-19. Captain
No.
refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo.
No, don't say that. I don't want any realism in my video game.
COVID-18?
Speaking of 19, I'm gonna share. I've been sub for 20 months.
Woo! Who wants to voice Lord Patrician Proudbeer?
I can't.
Go for it.
That ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. We need to secure those goods.
Tell me more about this plague. War Vance.
The infected have high fevers, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting. Sounds like creeping scourge, which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago.
Sorry, I'm supporting the announcement with emoji cheers. Let's call a vote. We have allow the ship to dock and offload its goods. Oh god, that plummets everything. So let's not do that. B. Quarantine the ship but take the goods. C. Quarantine the ship and toss the goods into the sea. Or D. Sink the ship and all aboard.
Goodness.
Oh jeez. Well,
Why do all these
D and
options
I was
suck?
gonna say C and D have literally the same result.
But I'm guessing to who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, the monarchy supports option B because I don't want to actively plummet my trade.
Yes. Who knows what this is going to do to us, though.
Right? I don't-
50-50 chance.
I know. I hate the gamble.
Ooh.
Alright.
I'm all for random chance.
Well then. I love how people are voting before the vote starts.
I was gonna
love
say
it.
C-
I love it. I
90
love it.
chance.
C and D would make the
Keep
patricians
doing it.
upset. So patricians,
Jeez.
I would suggest aligning with the North and voting for B. All right, starting the vote in 3, 2, 1.
If you get locked out by the repeated message warning, just type a random letter and then do your vote.
Yeah, sorry. Just to reiterate, I do a 3-second countdown before I click start vote because you only get 30 seconds. So I usually like to discuss things beforehand. Sorry for screwing that up for anybody. Alright, it looks like we are quarantining the ship, but taking the goods.
Oh, I'm so excited for the results of this.
Oh boy. The dyes and silks are carried into port, much to Lord Patrician
Oh.
Proudbeer's satisfaction, and the crew are left to wait on their ship. It looks like the kingdom has failed. Sorry, Coast. Unfortunately, the silks must have been infested with fleas that carry the infection. A week later, your marshal brings dire news. Oh boy. Oh no! My trade has decreased! I'm so sad.
Your Majesty, signs of creeping scourge have been seen in many towns along the coast. We must shut down the roads and quarantine the worst affected areas.
Oh no! Thousands die, soldiers die, leaving the armies undermanned, farmers dying, leaving crops to rot in the fields. Fortunately, the plague is contained mostly to the coast. I'm sorry, Coast.
My trade, no.
Your
When the
greed
Navy
has
finally boards the
backfired.
quarantine ship months later, they find nothing but corpses. Well, at least we stopped the plague from spreading. Alright, fossil unearthed.
We're just getting bodies for the Zombie King.
Yeah, there we go. Bodies
Dude,
for the zombie
that's-
king.
Good news, Your
Totally
Serene
how
Highness.
myths
The new
of
prison is
mystery
already
pick
filled
up.
to the brim with cutthroats, burglars, and the homeless. Why, it's going so swimmingly. We've even started to work on a new wing.
Brainiac Production says, no, not the trade! I blame the king. Frankly says, you must not falter, my king. You must wield an iron fist to ensure the plague does not spread further.
Though there is a small problem.
Wow.
While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the things, the beast they came from must be larger than the prison itself.
Ooh, like a giant, spooky, scary skeleton? He lowers his voice.
The builders are saying that it might be a, flying reptile.
Just kidding.
Yeah, a pterodactyl! No one dares say the name these days. It has been 700 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom, and back then it was a catastrophe. Oh, oops. I forgot, this is a fantasy universe, and instead of pterodactyl, I should be considering dragon to be the option. Carry on building. Who cares about some old fossils? Carefully excavate the bones. Obviously, we should carefully excavate the bones.
Ooh, nope. Golden choice. Give me golden choice, and I will absolutely be behind you.
You want golden choice for B?
Yes.
Alright, there you have it. Monarch's golden choice for B. Excavate the bones. Alright, voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
Patricians! I need vote to be, please.
Chiefs of the North, please vote for B.
We must
As
regain
you
our
know.
trade.
We support you on the throne.
Voting has closed. 8 nobles voted for carefully excavate the bones. Builders dig the bones from the rock. Soon the huge bones are revealed. As visitors crowd the prison for a chance to see them, trade picks up. Merchants set up stalls peddling hastily written pamphlets on dragon bones. But despite the rise in tourism, some coastal locals are superstitious, treating the bones with fear. Some refuse to approach the building at all. Oh no, your faith has been lowered. Whatever shall we do?
Well, I'm gonna set up concession stands near the area where they're afraid to enter from, and then just that way we can make more sales by having lots of good food.
Alright, end the season! The chiefs strike a rich vein of iron in the mountains, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Alright, I shall just leave the taxes as they are. Frankly says, Patricians, we must band together to stop the chiefs from strengthening their rule. Alright, we have ambition, spy network, a horrible haunting, or fear of bones. Let's just see how the, just a second. Hyena has run to the restroom, so we're just gonna take a moment to stare at the map. Oh, just kidding, they're back. Now we shall click on ambition and check to see what's going on with our spy network.
All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you.
Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting.
These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs.
How can we be sure of their loyalty?
I've been very careful in my selection. You can rely on these agents. Soon, they will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards.
One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and colorful costume of a troubadour.
With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then, we will have a spy network, the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the gaunt of the Tavelin look like rank amateurs.
Can they give us a song? A few notes are plucked on the lute. The assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad. Your toe is tapping.
If you think this is good, you should see them throw a knife. Can cut a rope at 30 yards.
This should put a stop to their foolish schemes.
Why don't they just walk up to the rope and just cut it with the knife? Why do they gotta throw it? That seems excessive.
I mean, don't you know that rogues be Rogan?
You know what? You right. Rogues be Rogan.
And it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay.
A week passes before you hear more news. Your spymaster arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between two fingertips.
This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I send her to Lord Patrician Proudbeer's villa, disguised as a troubadour with a fiddle at the ready.
Ooh, wonderful news.
Don't get too excited. This is only the first step.
Let's see what she has to say. Oh my god, this has a 70% success rate. Not gonna lie, I'm very nervous, because normally high numbers means catastrophic failure. Drum roll, please! Oh my god, we succeeded! Holy shit, I've never seen this before. I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited! The spymaster studies the scroll for a moment and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame and it vanishes in a puff of cinders.
She has been welcomed into Lord Patrician Proudbeer's court with open arms and is already flattering him with a fawning song. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful.
Over the next few weeks, you received back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts.
Now we must hope they can maintain their cover.
Oh shit, who's ready for the next drum roll? Oh no! It failed! A few more weeks pass. You wait anxiously for another message. When it arrives, however, your spymaster reads it with a face like thunder.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Just give me the bad news and get over with.
The bad news is that we had to dredge one of our spies' bodies out of a canal yesterday. But the good news is that Lord Patrician Proudbeer couldn't work out who sent her, so that's something at least.
Lovely. Just what I wanted to hear before breakfast.
The problem is that the kingdom is too unstable. Everyone's on edge, everyone's paranoid. If a bard shows up on their doorstep, they ask difficult questions. Of course, they're right to be paranoid, but it's no good for us. We need your nobles to be fat and happy.
Over the next month, more and more of your spies are ferreted out and killed in increasingly gruesome ways. Luckily, your involvement remains a mere rumor. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's stability as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt.
Fail upwards. Love it.
Haunting, a horrible haunting, or fear of bones. Hyena, would you like to do your fear of bones now or fear of bones after the haunting?
Let's do Fear of Bones now.
Alright, fear of bones! Lord Patrician Proudbeer approaches His Majesty.
Your esteemed highness, it's the reptile bones. The people are terrified that fire will descend upon the coast. Will dispense amongst the coast. Sorry. These fools could take matters into their own hands and destroy the prison if we're not careful.
How should the coastal peasants be assured in the face of dragon bones? Well, obviously, we want our stability to go up, but that would cut the treasury by half. Warvance, what is your stance?
I think we should rebury the bones.
I do like the stability plays. Yeah, guaranteed stability increase versus 80% chance. I think we can gamble on an 80% chance. That's pretty good. I trust the random number generator.
Ooh,
Be
yeah,
fair.
C does seem like a good option for us to further our agenda.
Patricians, would you like more money to support reburying the bones?
Why did I make it a personal goal to get as much money as I can this game?
Happened the moment you chose patrician. No honor.
It spoke to me, okay? I'm bred and trained patrician. I need the money.
So, would you like me to place the golden choice on reburying the bones, Lord Hyena?
What gave you that idea? What?
Brainiac says more money is always nice.
I wouldn't say
Amen
no
to that. I mean, nah, King. Money's stupid. It's about the people. The people.
Frankie says you are being bamboozled and quite possibly swindled. Alright, if our stability wins out, vote A to rebury the bones, and you'll also get more money to your coffers. 3, 2, 1, go!
Smackledorfed. Ooh, that's true.
I like A. I think all chiefs should like A.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
chaos.
Let's go. Let's go see.
Oh no! Betrayal is afoot!
Absolutely disgusting. These factions are operating.
Yeah, I know.
Their
It's
immediate
like they
interest.
don't want a golden utopia for the kingdom. A golden utopia benefits everyone.
I'm sorry, Brainiac.
There can be no. This vote shows the difference.
Move the bones to the coastal vault. Vast as they are, excavating the bones is no small feat. A large caravan of wagons drags them to the museum where curators display the bones in a giant room. They're nervous about showing the dragon's real shape, but the beast's wingspan spread across the rafters is impossible to hide. The builders return to their work. Eventually, the new wing of the prison is completed. The patricians are grateful to have the matter resolved, but people are still afraid. They whisper that it's foolish to display the bones so openly.
Welcome in, Gem Queen.
Hello, Gem Queen! Alright, a horrible haunting! During a meeting with the council nobles, a commotion erupts as Chief Warvance lets out a piercing scream. Piercing scream, Warvance!
Ah! By the old gods, axe of my ancestors, it's here. It's here.
What is here? He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. By the ninth god, someone fetch some water! A servant runs for water and holds it to Warvance's mouth. Currently no one is winning, Gem Queen.
I disagree.
Thought
I
I'd
think
be
we're all
safe.
winning.
Thought I'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately. When we built that library on my lands, some manner of specter was disturbed, and it's made me its target.
You know, I'm noticing a pattern here. There's a haunted ship in the coast. There was a vampire found in the east, and now there's potentially a haunted library. What in the supernatural is going on? Why would a ghost care about you, Warvance? Brainiac Productions cuts in.
Are we really entertaining this nonsense?
Warvance cuts back in.
Your voices, Your Highness. Pinpricks the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me. Its face is a rotting mask.
Brainiac once again.
I mean, you're not wrong, Brainiac.
We're too old for campfire tales, Warvance.
I beg you, Your Highness and gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this wraith.
Wow. Sending an inquisitor to exercise the site would probably do nothing. Research the land on which the library was built, or ignore the situation. All will be fine. Let's go with research.
That seems like
I can get behind that.
choice.
Alright, I am going to start the vote in 3, 2, 1. And while voting's happening, I will also use the bathroom. Wow,
I'm
it
also
looks like
rooting for the Monarch to win.
it looks like B is succeeding with a resounding victory. 7 nobles and the monarch have voted for B. Research the land on which the library is built. Oh, yay! Thank you, Gem Queen! I wholeheartedly appreciate the support, because I'm not gonna lie, I would like to create a utopia of prosperous trade for my kingdom. It's the socialist in me. Or communist, whichever evil thing you wanna say that I am. It's not really evil, I promise. You summon the chief architect, whose nods. Oh my god. Who nods thoughtfully.
Snot.
I can read, I swear. Yes, these sorts of things. An occupational hazard when building on historical sites keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? Thank you for the follow, Gem Queen. I appreciate you. Oh, yes. Because we definitely don't have too many billionaires. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's see. It's your job to make sure buildings are ghost free. Find out. You know what? I will say this library wasn't built on a graveyard or something, was it? I hope not. He hurries off to Quail University to delve through the records. You can only hope Warvance's troubles do not get worse in the meantime.
I also hope this.
Hooray! I have an announcement to make, everyone. I now have 141 followers. Thank you so much, Gem Queen. 9 more and I'll reach 150. Woo!
9 more to go. Ooh, yeah.
Brainiac says, make sure that all billionaires are from the south and we're all good, I promise.
Yes, absolutely. As long as they're from the coast, you'll have, I'm all for it.
Right, right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I feel like adopting more stability would help. So I am going to get rid of Monarch's Iron Choice and substitute it for a Call for Unity, which will increase my stability. Alright, Lord Hyena, would you like to explore the happenings of the museum or investigate your arms shortage?
Let's look into the lack of arms.
Alright, lack of arms, because you need arms to grab things.
It's very true. Your August Majesty, the situation in the coast is dire.
Thank you for your support, Gem Queen. I also hope the Monarch wins for purely unselfish reasons.
The patricians, the king's navy is in tatters. So few ships remain that I fear we lack the presence to patrol our trade routes.
Brainiac says, man, the coast is just the place to be.
It's happening.
You know what's funny? Last session I played this, the east was the place to be. Shit just kept happening to the poor counts.
Oh, I'm eating something. Oh, God.
That's what you get for snacking! Also, I realized Rocco is sleeping on Proud Beer's shoulder.
That's freaking adorable. He keeps doing things that are like coincidentally like extra adorable for the characters in this game.
I know.
I'm all ready.
I'm gonna interrupt his snooze fest by petting him.
We must bolster our dwindling forces in the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection?
Oh, bummer. My pet is broken. I'm sad now. I tried to pet him and it didn't work. Okay, our options are A, hire a mercenary company to help protect the coast. Oh my god, that would hurt. I would have no money. So, no, I don't want to do that. So either B, employ traders from the east to build new ships, or C, the coast has no need of sailors, leave them be. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like C would just end up being terrible for some reason.
Yeah, we could use the stability boost. It's getting a little low.
It looks like the trade one has a higher chance of success.
Barely, and we really need stability. That's the goal.
My fear is that if we vote for C and it fails, my stability will go down, which is why I support option B.
80%'s a pretty good gamble.
Hey, last time we had 80%, it failed, okay? I don't trust those high percentages.
Well, assuming they're being honest, that's
Alright,
just how it goes.
Proud Beer, I hadn't started the vote yet, so if you want C, you're gonna have to try to vote for A, which won't work. So, and then that will clear your cache to allow you to vote. Alright,
You can technically just do something random to do that.
or that too. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1.
I agree,
would like-
Brainiac. I'm gonna go with B.
I would like to lead a vote on C. C seems the most pragmatic in this case.
Gem
Not
Queen.
so much.
Gem Queen cautions the monarch. Be careful not to fall for your noble tricks. Your nobles will always try to trick you. Alright, so apparently the chiefs are attempting to usurp me by choosing C, but let's hope that their predictions bear fruit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous, because high percentages always end up being shit for me. Oh my god, it succeeded! Wow, you took a gamble! Good job, Warvance. I should have believed in you. My apologies.
I got lucky.
Wary says, I love you, Tortilla! Thank you, Wary! I love you too! Queen Gem says, or Gem Queen says, I've been playing King of the Castle since it came out, so I know when someone is up to no good, lol. And Brainiac says, we have no need for you anymore, stability is already so high. I'm not gonna lie, I am really surprised that this succeeded. Not everyone in the kingdom believes in military might, although the patricians are furious that you've left them out to dry. Other nobles praise your forward-thinking attitude. Perhaps disarmament is really on the horizon. Alright, we shall do happenings at the museum next. Oh look, it's Lord Patrician Proudbeard once again!
Proudbeer, I must say thank you for being the voice of the patricians for these past few years. It's been absolutely a ride. Your Serene Highness, you called the giant reptile bones on the display in our museum. The scholars complain of rumbling at night and nightmares of fire. They fear for the structural integrity of the museum. You're most cool indeed, dude. Most cool indeed.
How should the museum... I almost said mausoleum. How should the museum deal with the potentially cursed dragon bones? Well, obviously, we don't want to exorcise the bones of the night god's power, because that'll do literally nothing. Pay for the bones to be reburied, or hide the bones in a secure vault. I'm gonna call for unity. Oh, whoops. I
I also
want that.
like C.
Oh, I was hoping for C.
I was also, I'm not sure how to use for that. Oh.
That's good. You put it on C. And then
Oh, I have to
more than
click
half
on
of us
it.
vote for
Okay, okay, okay.
Right, right.
Sorry, I was really confused how that worked. So, please vote for C. Hide the bones in a secure vault.
Oh, I see the confusion. Yeah.
Yeah. So more than 50% of you have to vote for C for this to work. So patricians who have been generous enough to side with me, please vote for C, and my esteemed chiefs of the North, please vote for C.
C, you have
Voting starts in 3, 2,
Oh, no
1.
Hmm.
it. Oh my goodness.
Patricians, I think we should go for C.
Oof. The lack of unity in the patricians. Painful.
I mean, no problem if you want to go for something else, but
I've done nothing wrong.
that's my way on the opinion, or on the situation.
Voting has closed.
Yes, call for unity succeeds.
Yay! 5 nobles voted for hide the bones in a secure vault. Oh no! My authority challenge
Oh.
failed. But,
Oh.
stability just canceled each other out. So that worked out, I guess.
Oh.
You seal
Okay,
the
well,
bones
we
in the most secure museum vault, though you demand secrecy, someone lets it slip, panic spreads through the coast, and in the confusion, the museum is burned down. But I love how the stability went up and now it's back down. So, I saved my stability! Yay!
But Proud, I do believe the ones who have no faith are the coast.
Patricians
Yeah.
mutter that this is all your fault. If you were more of a leader, the secret could have been kept.
Why do we even listen to these patricians? All they do is whine. Goodness, every time.
Hey,
Wow.
do not, Warvants, please do not aggravate the patricians. They are currently on our side. Do not squander their alliance. Otherwise,
Actually, Spirit, I've had your back this entire time, and this whole time you've dug at me. It's getting a little aggravating.
otherwise, Warvants, I will have to ask Meeply to take over spokesperson for you. Chief Architect returns.
I think I just got owned.
Your Majesty, I discovered something interesting about the land on which Chief Warvant's haunted library was built.
What did you find?
This ghost is actually Warvance's great-great-uncle Erner! He isn't haunting the building, he's haunting him!
Warvance, your uncle is haunting you.
Oh my god.
My great uncle is angry with me? Never even knew him.
I can call upon Quail University for more information.
Oh no! Bye, Gem Queen. Thanks for jumping in. And I
I
want
know,
to
sis.
say it's pronounced Gnosis Doc. Is that correct? Gnosis Doc has joined the Counts.
We're about to lose.
We
the
are
Gem
now
Queen, though.
we are now evenly. It's okay. The Gem Queen wasn't in the noble list, so we're good.
Ah.
Good night, Gem Queen. Thank you for the good wishes.
Yeah, thank you for the good wishes. Thank you for dropping by.
Gods be good. I don't need information. I just want this ghost gone.
Also, Gem Queen, if you would like to join my Discord, dropping the link in the Twitch chat right now. Alright, to update you on the happenings of our team, patricians and the North are currently supporting the monarchy, and the Counts are currently trying to make me immortal for some reason.
Because Zombie King is just metal as fuck, man.
That's true. Zombie King does sound pretty dope. Warvance, should we have you exorcised? Well, since we don't really give a shit about faith, let's ask Warvance to find out what the ghost wants. If you vote for C, you get more money for your personal coffer. Yay!
I will vote for this to happen. I will vote to ask myself.
you will vote to ask yourself what the ghost wants.
I have to vote in order to ask it. You know, I have to vote
Yeah.
for it.
All right, voting starts in 3, 2, 1. Remember, you get more money to your personal coffers if you vote for C.
More money if we vote C.
Wow.
Obviously, there needs to be more billionaires in the coast, right?
There only needs to be 3.
Oh look, a unanimous vote.
Woo! Voting has closed.
Thank you everyone for the support.
9 nobles voted for Ask Warvance to find out what the ghost wants. Yeah, what does the ghost want? You want to talk to this ghost? What if it is a demonic spirit sent from the 7 hells to corrupt mortal minds?
Or what if you're an idiot?
By the will of the
High
council is
Inquisitor.
absolute. Warvance hurries away to do as you say. Hopefully great Uncle Irner will be as talkative as he is irascible. We shall end the season! These are the current happenings of the nobles. Chiefs of the North are my loyalists. Currently, the patricians are aligned with the Norths to support the monarchy, and the counts are trying to make me immortal. End the season! Alright, and unfortunately, I am going to call it here because it is 7:30 and I need to get ready for bed because I have to get up at 4 in the morning for work. Thank you all so much for playing. I had a great time. I hope to see you come back next time. I will be playing this again on Monday, February 5th for Monarchy Monday because I only stream King of the Cancel once a month because that's as much as I can handle this game. I will stream on Saturday with Persona 3 Portable because I'm trying to beat the game before Reloaded comes out. Once again, thank you for the new followers and the new subscribers. I appreciate you all. And I hope to see you back the next time I stream King of the Castle. Once again, if you check the Twitch chat, you'll see a link for my Discord where you can just stay tuned for the next streams that I have. Once again, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for playing. It was fun. Love you. Bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you all.